What's up, Supah players? It's your homie C-Rod, and in today's video, we got me making it to the tournament finals. I am on the right side playing Mechikabura, and on the left side we got Abel playing Ikarus, and he is playing the deck with all the ban cards and all the errata cards still active, because it's not officially banned until the date that Bandai said, which was in November. So you could still utilize all those busted cards like the Bojack, the Zamasus to their fullest potential. So let's get this battle going. I have been playing Mechikabura for a good minute already, and this is by far my favorite deck to play in this meta right now. It's not tier 1, it's not tier 2. I think Mechikabura is roughly around tier 2, but I am on a goal to master it and make it S tier. So as you guys could saw, Ikarus tossed out an energy, I tossed out an energy, and let's get this battle going. I'm gonna start off by attacking the leader, and if you guys are unaware, my Mechikabura leader is able to search my life, and that's why you guys can see I'm looking at my entire life, and I'm able to get myself a Dark Dragon Ball. I got myself the 1-drop Dark Dragon Ball, and then I'm able to search my deck as well for an additional Dark Dragon Ball. So in a way, I am technically drawing 2, and I'm also able to attack and deal pressure, which is pretty darn sick considering the fact that the old Wish leaders, like the Shenron Wish leader, couldn't attack. So there was no offensive pressure with your leader, and that really did hinder a lot. So the fact that my Mechikabura could actually swing 10k is beast. So I got my 2 Dark Dragon Balls, and I'm attacking 10k to the higher dragon, and the higher dragon just goes and takes that hit, dropping himself down to 7 lives. I'm gonna go ahead and use my 1-drop Dark Dragon Ball, discard a Dark Dragon Ball, and I'm able to draw 2 cards. Now I will pay 1 energy to bring out Salsa. When Salsa is played, my opponent is forced to warp 1 card from his hand. As you guys can see, he warped away an extra card, and then he draws 1. Then my Salsa will be able to attack, get a 15k swing, and I draw, and now Higher Dragon is at 6 lives. I really am digging my Mechikabura deck, but Higher Dragon is so darn powerful. That's why a bunch of the cards that people run in the deck got banned. So he attacked, I took the hit, and he passed turn. Very simple turn for Higher Dragon. Now, let's see what I'm going to do this turn. I'm very aware of what the Higher Dragon is capable of, and I for a fact know that if I swing at him, he's going to arrival and pressure and pretty much build a board during my turn, and I kind of don't want that to happen, so I have to really think about what I'm going to do. And that's why in this turn I really did take my time to figure out what is the best play. Do I want to bring something out, or do I want to attack? But I'm gonna force my opponent to take a hit and potentially arrival on me, but I have to attack with Mechikabura. I'm gonna search my deck for 2 Dark Dragon Balls, and I always get myself the 1-cost Dark Dragon Ball and the 0-cost Dark Dragon Ball, and I just go 10, and Higher Dragon takes that hit, and I get 2 cards to my hand. The beautiful part about Mechikabura is that he is able to technically draw 2 when he attacks, because you're able to get 2 Dark Dragon Balls. Let's see what I end up doing. I'm really debating on either pressuring my opponent some more, bringing out another battle card that could swing at him, or I'm also thinking about potentially bringing out something that could be more defensive. That's why I'm taking my sweet time right now. I know that Higher Dragon is at 5 lives. Next turn, Higher Dragon is going to attack, take a life, awaken, bring out a monster Higher Dragon, draw some more. It's going to be nuts for the Higher Dragon. I am playing Mechikabura very, very strategically, and I'm playing my Mechikabura in a way where I try to stay at high lives as much as possible. My goal is to stay at as many lives as I can stay at and awaken and wish my leader and flip him over. So right now I'm really debating on what to do. I'm like really debating because I'm like, if I swing with the salsa, he is for a fact going to arrival the Bojack, which is banned as of November, obviously. Oh, and I'm going with the Toa play. So I pay 1 black energy. If I have 2 Dark Dragon Balls, at least 2 Dark Dragon Balls in the drop area, which I do, I'm able to place up to 2 Dark Dragon Balls for my deck in the drop, and my opponent is forced to warp 1 and draw 1. As you guys just saw, he warped away another extra card. And now I have a blocker. It's a 10k blocker, and that's gonna save me next turn. The reason I went with that play is because I also want to get cards in my opponent's warp, because if my opponent has cards in their warp, I'm able to bring out heavier battle cards depending on how many cards my opponent has in the warp. So you guys will see what I'm talking about in just a moment. And now I have 2 battle cards on field. I have 6 lives, 1 energy active. I could do something else, but I decided just pass turn. I could have attacked, but I don't want him to arrival on me. I'd rather him arrival during his turn. Let's see what he ends up doing. He's going to attack me. He takes the life. He draws a card with the higher dragon ability, and he awakens and he draws 2 cards, but I blocked that attack. So that's going to be awesome for me because I knew he was going to combo the monster higher dragon, and he's going to get an additional draw. So instead of me taking a life, I just lost a Toa and I remain at high lives. Now he's going to use the ability of his higher dragon awaken to bring back to life the 1 cost vanilla and draw a card. Just like that, he has a 10k battle card on field. He drew a lot of cards, and now Abel has a pretty fat hand. So he goes back to me. I'm going to toss out an energy. It's a very, very difficult option I have here. I don't know what to toss out as energy, but I end up tossing out my Unison as energy. And now I have to think, what do I want to do here? I know for a fact that the higher dragon is how the deck is able to take advantage of the drawing. So I'm just going to use the Dark Dragon Ball, which allows me to warp away one of his 1 costs on the field. And when it's warped, he can bring it back to life. So that right there is pretty darn good. And I noticed that he placed a higher dragon in his energy, so that's 2 higher dragons out of the picture. I gotta try to remove all 4 of them, or 3. Usually people run 4 higher dragons in the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 energies and bring out my King Vegeta, the Dark King Vegeta, and I'm able to bring him out for 2 energies if my opponent has 3 cards in the warp, and now he does have 3 cards in the warp. And I'm able to choose one of his cards from his hand and send it to the warp. And as you guys just saw, I just sent higher dragon to the warp. That's 3 higher dragons out of the picture, and now I have a 19k double swinging at my opponent, and the Dark King Vegeta is also barrier, so that's pretty darn good. And I only have 5 Dragon Balls in the warp as of now. I need to have all 7 in the drop, but I'm being very smart on my Dragon Balls because I know that I want to warp away his higher dragons. So there you guys go. I attacked and he comboed and he arrivaled the Bojack, the crazy Bojack. But you know what? I have 5 Dark Dragon Balls. I used a 1-drop Dark Dragon Ball, warp away his battle card, draw 2 cards, and now I have all 7 Dark Dragon Balls in the drop area once I activate this last one. There you go. So I could also discard a Demon Realm Race to draw 2, and that's why I discarded the Salsa. Now I'm going to awaken. Since I have 7 Dark Dragon Balls in the drop, I restand 1 and I draw 1 card. I'm trying to pressure and poke my opponent down. I'm just double checking. I have all 7, so I do have all 7 in the drop area, so I was able to awaken. And I'm looking, I have 2 attacks right now that are going to be 15k swings, and I get a draw when my leader attacks as well. So I'm just going to end up going just 15k to my opponent, get my draw, and my goal right now is to force my opponent to combo out of attacks by just doing 15Ks, and Salsa's auto allows me to draw one and warp one of his battle cards from the drop to the warp. And that right there is giving me value because every time I attack, I draw one, and Higher Dragon is losing value because he's forced to combo out or else he's gonna lose a life. And I have 2 energies active, and I'm thinking, do I want to pressure some more or do I want to play defensively? And I go ahead and pass for a defensive play instead, because I know yellow doesn't run many counter plays. So I know for a fact that I'm going to be able to use a card defensively. So he's using the Higher Dragon ability to just draw 1 card, and since I warped away 3 of his monster Higher Dragons, which is the Ikaruses, he doesn't get that value of bringing out the vanilla. And he's going 20k to my King Vegeta, and I'm gonna go ahead and combo out my Katsukai, going to 24, and there goes 3 energies for his Unison. That's a dual attacker. That Unison is extremely powerful, and he's gonna use the Unison ability to kill my rest moded Salsa, and now he's swinging at my King Vegeta, and that guy is 20k. And my King Vegeta is only 19k. So now I'm gonna have to combo out. So you know what? I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to use 2 energies to activate my counter Poutine. I'm able to bring it out by countering, place 1 card from my hand under my deck, and then my opponent cannot make additional attacks unless they warp 2. So Abel, which is the Ikarus player, just passed turn. And I noticed I placed a card in my drop area accidentally. It's okay, that didn't really affect the game state, but I gotta double check next time that I place it under. It's too many topos, guys. That's I forget that Poutine puts it under the deck. But I'm going 19k double strike to the Unison. Let's see what ends up happening. I'm gonna end up comboing, going to 24 double strike. The Unison is dropped down to 1 marker, and the Ikarus player ends up having only 9 cards in hand. So that is exactly what I want, and I want to get rid of his Unison because that's a dual attacker that's going to definitely pressure me a lot. So I'm going 15k, but I need to go 20k in order to get rid of that Unison, and I'm going to combo my King Vegeta to go to 20, killing the Unison, and now I could go straight for the leader. And I'm going 15k to the leader. And I'm just doing 15k, no additional combos. And he's using his Aegis ability, discarding a dual color, drawing a card, restanding 2 of his energies. That's busted. And there goes his Higher Dragon. He combos out and he draws a card. So that right there is his 4th Higher Dragon in the deck. And you know what? I'm going to bring out my Salsa. For 1 energy, he's forced to warp 1 card from his hand and draw 1 card. And then I'm able to draw as well when Salsa attacks. So Salsa is swinging at Ikarus. I get my auto to warp 1 of his battle cards from the drop, and I draw 1 card. And I'm just gonna go 15k pokes to my opponent. I do not want to lose any additional value because I know that the Ikarus deck is able to combo out very easily heavy attacks. And as soon as I saw him drop that super combo within a 15k attack, I knew he has only big heavy battle cards in his hand to combo out with. So that right there was a huge advantage point. Unfortunately for me, I had 3 energies active, and that right there is pretty darn not that good. I hate having so many energies active without any utilization, but I had to save 3 energies. And there goes Ikarus doing the Higher Dragon spamming. He brought out the monster and he's swinging at me, but I got Poutine yet again, and I'm gonna place a card from my hand under the deck. I place it in the drop area. I'm super sorry, I've been messing up with that, but I have to place it in under my deck. And now that negates the attack, and if my opponent tries to do any additional attacks, he's gonna be forced to warp 2 cards from his hand. So that right there is extremely valuable, because he won't be able to attack me anymore. Oh, but there he goes, paying 4 energies for Goku Black Rose. That Goku Black Rose is able to spam out 4 tokens that are 10k power, 5k combo power, and are blockers for the turn. So not only does he have a field presence, he also has 4 blockers. Holy cow. How am I going to get over this? By bringing out Mechikabura and paying 4 energies. When that Mechikabura is played, I'm able to warp everything on the field, and then I'm able to get up to 2 of my opponent's battle cards that are in the warp and bring them out on my side of the field, and they have to be cards with different names. And just like that, I cleared the board. I cleared all his little blockers, and I have a crazy board, guys. This is my Mechikabura deck. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm swinging at the leader, I draw my card, and I'm just going 15k, and it's looking like Higher Dragon's gonna have to combo out. And the best part is that I warped away the last Higher Dragon, so there goes all his little monsters that are going to be able to draw him a card. So it's looking like I'm attacking, and he used the Super Saiyan Activate Battle to rest my Mechikabura 30k battle card, and that's pretty darn good. Oh, and there goes his Bergamo. Since he rested my Mechikabura, he's going to rest my energy, and he's going to be able to choose 2 of my cards and place them in rest mode. And there goes a Sensu Bean. Very defensive play, very well done by Abel. Not only did he stop me from potentially killing him by resting, he also locked my energy out, rested one of my cards, and now I'm tapped out, potentially in lethal damage range. And I'm attacking with Salsa. I draw 15. He has Sensu Bean. I just wanted to warp away a card so he doesn't overwhelm on me next turn, and I also get an additional draw. So I'm gonna attack 19k at his 20k Higher Dragon, and I just go 19k, but I decide to combo my King Vegeta with the Patine that was on the field, going to 24 double strikes. So that forces Abel to combo 1 card from his hand. If not, he takes a double strike. What is he going to end up comboing? Is he going to end up comboing the Bergamo on field, or is he going to end up comboing a 5k? I got rid of all his Higher Dragons because I warped them all away, and now he's not going to be able to plus every time he combos, which is amazing. And my goal every time I play the Higher Dragon is to warp away those little 1-drop vanilla cards. And I'm just going 24k, and this is where I see the Higher Dragon struggle, because he has a lot of heavy 10k cards to combo, and it's looking like King Vegeta's damage goes through. That is so much value. I only had to combo a little bit, and he takes that double strike. So now Higher Dragon is at 2 lives, and I am at 6 lives, but I am tapped out, meaning I don't have any energy active. So when you have no energy active, things could get a little dangerous, a lot of dangerous actually. So let's see how Higher Dragon's gonna be able to recover from this. I have a humongous board. And I'm tapped out. So this is the turn where he's gonna be able to pressure me. So he just drew with the Higher Dragon ability. He's attacking my leader, and King Vegeta has an auto that when my opponent attacks the leader once per turn, he's forced to warp a card from his hand. And he's going to use the power of a Super Saiyan to rest my Patine, and he's going 15k to my Mechikabura, and I'm going to go ahead and combo out of that attack, going to 20k. Now, he has a 20k attack to my leader, and I have a super combo because I have Sparking 5. I draw a card, going to 25, and I survive that attack. I do not want to drop myself low. My deck is specifically designed to stay at as much high life as possible, so for situations like these, I know I'm not gonna die. And there goes Mecha Frieza coming out for 1 energy. That's not the optimal play for Higher Dragon. I'm gonna go ahead and combo out of that attack because I do not want to drop down any lower. The higher lives I have, the bigger boss cards I could tap out for. And there goes the Trunks Unison coming out for 3 energies, and that guy is pretty darn scary because he's a dual attack 20k beater that's going to be able to not only pressure me, he's also going to be able to KO cards. and that right there is gonna be very dangerous. He goes 20k. I have another super combo, and I draw a card, and now goes another 20k. I am forced to drop down to 4 lives. Being at 4 lives is always scary. Now he has the Bardock Dual Attacker Overrealm 6. Here goes the Overrealm. He's thinking, what is he gonna do? Can he kill me right now? I am at 4 lives. He has a Dual Attacker. If he doesn't kill me this turn, I'm going to come back extra strong. And it looks like he's going for my King Vegeta. And I'm thinking, do I want to let my King Vegeta die? It looks like I'm going to have to let King Vegeta die, because my goal right now is to keep my leader alive. Priority is my leader. All my little battle cards could die. I got to keep my leader at high lives. I only have 6 cards in hand at the moment. And that 25k Bardock could really do some damage right now. And I'm getting pretty scared at the moment, and it's looking like he's going to swing at the Goku Black. He's going to use the -3 of the Unison to KO all the cards that are in rest mode, and he just blew up my field, guys. He just blew up my field. How crazy is that? And he dropped me down to 4 lives. I took 2 lives that turn, and he just cleared the board. I'm telling you, Abel is an amazing player, guys. One of the best players in Dragon Ball Super card game, without a doubt. This is the tournament finals, guys. We were going all out. We wanted first place, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. If you are, make sure to smash the like. So I'm going to use the Mechikabura effect, and I'm going to send 7 Dark Dragon Balls from my drop area, banish them from the game, and then I have to place 1 card from my hand under my deck, and now my leader has triple attack. 12, 13, 14. So I have around 17 cards in the drop area at the moment. I'm gonna pay 6 energies to use Banisher Fu. And Banisher Fu got rested, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have gotten rested because Banisher Fu's ability triggers first, but it's okay. I have 3 attacks with Mechikabura. I swing in 15k. Oh, and I kind of comboed a card out. I'm like, it popped out of my hand, might as well combo it. Let's go 20k to the higher dragon. He goes 25k. That's 1 attack. Let's go in with another attack, and I get my draw. The beautiful part about Mechikabura is his auto isn't once per turn he draws. It's just when he attacks, he draws. So I'm going another 20k. And higher dragon takes that hit, dropping himself down to 1 life, guys. 1 last life. What is going to happen here? I'm going to go in and attack the leader. My last final attack with Mechikabura. I draw a card. I have a super combo, but I cannot draw because I have no sparking 5. So I go 25, 30, and he has all super combos that he cannot combo him out because we got Fu negating all the skills, and I push for game, and higher dragon loses. I'm pretty sure my Banisher Fu would still be active in active mode, and he would have been able to attack double strike. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm incorrect with that, but there you have it, guys. That was a tournament final. I ended up beating the band deck, and I have been playing this Mechikabura deck, mastering it, perfecting it, and it's my favorite deck at the moment. Hit it up in the comment section below. What's your favorite deck? Did you enjoy this meta deck battle? And also follow us on Twitch, because that is where I live stream some of these awesome battles live. So like we always say, y'all stay super. Peace out, people.